Adventures of Jungle Jim. The Adventures of Jungle Jim, broadcast weekly over this station, are dramatized from the full-color action pictures to be found in the Comic Weekly, the world's greatest comic supplement that comes to you each week with your Hearst Sunday newspaper. Join the 11 million adults and 6 million youngsters who make their weekends more enjoyable reading the world's greatest comic and adventure pictures by the world's best artists, featured in every issue of the Comic Weekly. Insist on the Sunday newspaper that brings you the Comic Weekly. When the hostile natives captured Shanghai Lil, Jungle Jim was the only member of his party left to carry on the fight against the enemy. But, although a prisoner, Lil still works against her captors by blazing a trail that Jungle Jim can follow. First, Lil drops revolver bullets from her cartridge belt. And when these are exhausted, she cleverly breaks an occasional twig from the trees along the trail. Jim eagerly follows the carefully marked trail, hoping to overtake the raiding party before it reaches the hidden village. Behind the stockaded walls of the native village, young Stacy is plotting with old Nala, his former housekeeper, in an effort to see and talk with his wife, and also to effect an escape. Early on the second morning of his capture, Stacy is visited by old Nala.
I'm glad to see you again, Nala. I was worried for fear something had happened to you when you didn't come back at sundown yesterday.
Old Nala try hard, come back, bring you tools to dig. God's watch old Nala good all time.
Be careful, Nala. I don't want anything to happen to you. You're the only friend I have here to help me.
You come with old Nala now. She take you see Mrs. Stacy. Old Nala talk with God. He let me take you.
Good, Nala. If I can see her and talk to her, I may be able to break that terrible spell she's living under.
Come now. We go quick. Wulahara libo dongwood.
Mulala, babalava, bamalava.
I ask God again. He say we go see Mrs. Stacy, but he come too.
I don't care. He won't be able to understand what I say to her.
He, there be hut. Mrs. Stacy no be by window. You call. She come maybe.
Yes, Nala. Louise. Louise. Louise, dear. Come to the window. It's me. Harvey.
See, she come. Mrs. Stacy look. No see us. All time. Just look same.
Louise, dear. Look at me. Louise, don't you recognize me? Look, it's me, Harvey. Your husband. Louise. Louise, can you hear me?
Like old Nala say. Mrs. Stacy, she look. No see. You talk. She no hear.
Louise, dear, listen to me. Look at me. Try hard to understand. Louise, it's me. Harvey. Your husband. I've come to you. Louise. 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 No use. She's under a fiendish spell that nothing can break. What have they done to her? Her mind is gone. Oh, those evil, torturing, murderous swine. Louise! Louise, speak to me! Louise!
Better we go away, Mr. Stacy. No good for you stay here. You do no good for her. High priest work bad medicine on Mrs. Stacy.
All right, Nella. We'll go. But I'll get her out of here now. I've got to get away and take her with me. They're slowly killing her. Look, Nella. You can help me. You must. We've got to save her. Look, Nella. You try to get me some tool to dig my way out with.
Old Nala try help. But it be bad. All time God watch. He know old Nala want help You, Mrs. Stacy.
You keep trying, Nala. You help me get away, and I'll see that you're saved, too. And I'll give you anything you want, but...
You go inside hut. Old Nala come again soon. Try hard. Help.
All right, Nala. Try again tonight, after sundown. Something's happened. Why are they all rushing to the gate, Nala?
Limavolo. Lumavola lama.
Ding lako lako, maluma, maluma.
What is it, Nala? What did he say?
He say warriors come back. They bring prisoner.
A prisoner? Who of those murdering devils caught now? Is it a white prisoner? Ask him, Nala.
Surefolo, dingo.
Balava, babarumi, babarumi.
Who is it, Nala?
God say it white prisoner. White woman.
A white woman? Are you sure, Nala?
God say warrior. Shout they catch white woman.
A white woman? Could it be? Oh, no, it's impossible.
See. They open gates. You see now. God say old Nala go away. Now, quick. God say you go in hut. Him lock door.
All right, Nala, you go. Try to find out who the white woman is and let me know. I guess they don't want her to see me, so they're locking me up. Come again, Nala, and don't forget. Try to get me something to dig with.
Me try, Mr. Stacy. Maybe tonight.
And while the enemy in the village rejoices over their latest prisoner, Jungle Jim, having followed Lil's trail, finally gets his first view of the enemy camp from the top of a hill overlooking the native village.
So, that's their little hideout, huh? No wonder they're so hard to find. Certainly is well hidden and very well protected. Gosh, it's a regular fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4 guards and heavily armed. Well, that looks as though that's going to be a tough nut for me to crack. Like breaking into the United States Mint. There's no chance of even getting near those high walls except on a very dark night. I'm just about as close as I can get now with any degree of safety. But somehow I've got to get inside those walls. And pretty darn soon. It might be too late. Oh. By the look of this, I'm too late now. Well, here goes.
All right. Don't move and make a sound, Rob.
Well, it can't... Great guns, it is you. Kolu. Oh, what a relief to see you alive and healthy. We thought you'd been hit by snipers in the river and drowned.
It'd be good find you, Tuan. Kolu think you died, too. Where be Missy Lil?
Captured by those natives. I was fool enough to go out and leave her unprotected while I was hunting for food. When I came back, she was gone. But Lil was smart enough to blaze a trail for me to follow. I followed her this far, and I'm pretty sure she's being held prisoner down there in that village.
I follow natives when they catch Mr. Stacy. See them take him to village, too.
Yes, I reckon they have Mr. and Mrs. Stacy and Lil locked up down there. And I've just been racking my brain trying to find a plan.
No, that be strong place, Tuan. Plenty guards, plenty guns. Natives be bad, too.
Well, I certainly feel a lot better having you by my side again, Kolu. We thought we'd lost you for sure.
Kolu feel plenty bad when he think Tuan, Missy Lil die. Get very mad. Feel like burning, killing everyone in village there.
Well, I'm glad you didn't try burning with our friends there. Now, we've got to work out a careful plan of attack to beat that crowd down there, Kolu. But first, tell me, where did you go? And how did you escape that murderous rifle fire on the river?
Kolu dive deep. Swim long time. Lungs inside almost break. Then come up a little while. Hide in rocks. Only head out of water. Then swim more. I go down river. Find place to climb up cliff. Then I rest. Follow natives.
Well, we all had narrow escapes in that river. You know, after the shooting was over, I spent hours looking for you. When you didn't show up, we were certain you had been killed.
Kolu be much alive now. Ready help Tuan get Missy Lil. Get others back from native village.
Well, Kolu, 2 heads are better than 1. And although the 2 of us are no match for all those natives, I think we can give a pretty good account of ourselves. But first, we've got to work out a plan. A surefire plan. And go over every detail to be sure there won't be any slip-up. And then, when we put the plan into action, we've got to use extreme care. We're not dealing with ordinary natives this time, Kolu. These fellows are scheming, crafty devils controlled by one of the keenest but most vicious minds I've ever run up against.
The high priest be bad. He is great power in village.
I know it. I'd sooner fight 100 natives than one high priest with his power. He has the lives of 3 white people in his hands now. He mustn't get us. And remember, Kolu, one false move on our part may be fatal to those 3 people he holds prisoners.
Strengthened and heartened by the return of the faithful Kolu, who himself is jubilant at finding Jungle Jim alive, the 2 men withdraw to the seclusion of the Rocky Hills to work a plan to free their friends and destroy the power of the dangerous natives. It's 2 men hopelessly outnumbered in everything but intelligence and courage. 2 men fighting a dangerous battle, while 3 helpless people's lives hang in the balance. A fight not only against the human element, but one far more deadly, time. Can they win their fight? Don't miss the next exciting episode in the adventures of Jungle Jim. Remember, you can follow these adventures in the full-color action pictures which appear in the Comic Weekly, the world's greatest comic supplement containing the best full-color adventure and comic pictures. Remember, no other comic supplement can give you the top names of Cartoonland like the list of all-star favorites to be found in the Comic Weekly. The whole family follow the fun and frolics of Popeye the Sailor, Tilly the Toiler, Barney Google, and the Little King, the impish antics of Skippy, the Katzenjammer Kid, the immortal Mickey Mouse, as well as the exciting adventures of Flash Gordon and Jungle Jim. Join the 11 million adults and 6 million youngsters who every week find the greatest of home entertainment in the Comic Weekly, which comes to you with your Hearst Sunday newspaper. More thrilling radio adventures of Jungle Jim will be heard at the same time next week over this same station. Be sure to tune in.